So I was watching this video, right? And it's all about Google's latest AI work. And man, let me tell you, some seriously jaw-dropping stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
We're talking like robots learning new things practically on their own, AI that can write its own code.
Ooh.
And they even talked about how this could change the timeline for AGI, artificial general intelligence.
Yeah, right. That's the big one, the singularity and all.
Exactly. So basically, in this deep dive, what we want to do is like break down the juiciest bits from this video and see what it all means, for the future and stuff.
Sounds good.
So first off, let's talk about this RoboCat thing. It's like the star of the show, right?
Okay, RoboCat.
Yeah, it's this brand new AI model from Google DeepMind.
Ah, DeepMind. Those guys are always up to something interesting.
Tell me about it. So imagine, like, you're teaching a kid how to ride a bike, right? You kind of show them the ropes, maybe hold on for a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But they mostly learn by doing it themselves, right?
Falling down, getting back up.
Exactly. And that's kind of how RoboCat works, too.
So it's not like those old school robots programmed for one specific task.
Nope, not at all. RoboCat learns from, get this, as few as 100 demos.
Seriously, just 100.
Yep, and then it can use that knowledge to figure out totally new situations, stuff it hasn't even seen before.
I mean, that's pretty incredible, right? Like, think about what that means for robots in the real world. They could be way more useful, way more adaptable.
Oh, for sure. And the crazy thing is, it's not just mimicking like a parrot or something.
Yeah.
It actually uses this thing called reinforcement learning.
Reinforcement learning? Oh, yeah.
It's like it gets rewarded for doing stuff right, so it learns by trial and error, and the results are, well, they're insane.
How insane.
Like, its success rates went from 13% to 99% on a whole bunch of different tasks.
That's a big jump.
Right. And 99%, that's like crazy good.
Yeah.
Better than most humans could do, honestly.
Like, think about it. A robot surgeon operating with near-perfect accuracy, or a self-driving car that never makes a mistake no matter how bad the traffic is.
No more fender benders.
Yeah.
But okay, hold on. We got to talk about the other big thing in this video.
All right, what else they got?
Prompt breeder. And think about it this way. Like, have you ever had trouble, like, figuring out exactly how to word a search query to get what you want?
All the time.
So Prompt Breeder is basically a tool that DeepMind made that lets AI refine their own questions.
Wait, the AI is writing its own prompt.
Exactly. Isn't that wild?
So it's like, it's learning how to learn better, basically.
You got it. It's meta learning. The AI is figuring out the best way to get the info it needs.
Kind of like a student finding the best way to study so they really understand the material.
Yeah, exactly like that. So what does all this mean for AI development in general, though?
Well, if AI can write better prompts, does that mean it can speed up its own learning, its own progress?
That's the big question.
Yeah, I mean, this ability for AI to, like, self-optimize, that could change things big time. Imagine Prompt Breeder coming up with, like, the perfect prompts for anything.
Like writing a hit song or, I don't know, designing the next iPhone.
Exactly. It's like having an AI partner that's constantly pushing the limits.
Okay, but let's be real. The real elephant in the room is AGI. Artificial General Intelligence.
A big one.
Yeah. So does all this, the RoboCat, the prompt breeder, does it mean we're closer to actually seeing AGI in our lifetime?
Well, I think we got to acknowledge the amazing stuff that's happening. I mean, RoboCat and Prompt Breeder, they're pushing the boundaries of what we thought was even possible.
Right.
But AGI, that's a whole other level of complexity, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We've still got a lot to learn about how general intelligence actually works, human or otherwise.
That's a lot to wrap your head around, right? Like,
Sure.
we've got robots learning like kids, AI writing better code than we can. I mean, this video paints a wild picture of the future.
It's a future full of potential, for sure. But like with any powerful technology, we got to be careful.
Yeah, that's a good point.
These AI systems are getting smarter, more independent all the time, so we have to make sure they're still safe.
And aligned with, like, human values and all that.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to have these conversations, to think about the ethics of it all.
Absolutely. So we've covered a lot of mind-blowing stuff. I mean, if AI can already learn how to optimize itself, what does that mean for us, for human learning, for our role in the future?
Big questions, man.
It's definitely something to think about.
If you want to dive deeper, check out that video we talked about. It's worth a watch.
Totally. And keep the conversation going. The future of AI, it's happening right now, and we're all a part of it.
That's the truth. All right, that's it for this deep dive. See you next time.
Catch you later.